So Jayda and Ari Fletcher are still going at it because the drama between them is nowhere close to being over. Jayda pretty much confessed to being jealous of Ari, and people are dragging her for being a sneaky pretender. Also, Royale just sent a sub across to Lil Durk, and let me tell y'all, the message was loud and clear, and it is not looking pretty for Mr. Lil Durk. If he's got plans to get back together with India, he might want to take a seat because listen, the message sent all the baddies rolling. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few weeks ago there were talks about how Ari and Jayda's friendship looked weird on their show and how they weren't as friendly as they seemed to be on Instagram.
It's been tension because the internet was putting us together so much. So it was already automatic tension because it's like, damn, y'all keep comparing me to this bitch. And I know you felt the same way.
And on God, I swear to God, but on my dear brother, I've never felt like I was in a competition with you from the internet. I always felt like it was something in person, like something that it was like a disconnect between us. It's never been the internet for me. You feel like it's this like weird battle. I think that in person, you kind of put that off on me and I reciprocate the energy.
It's tension, it's beef there for you to even.
Ari even took shots at Jayda saying, jealousy is an ugly trait. And Jayda's little sister Amira replied, I hate people who always think somebody's jealous of them. Insecure B, it's not a good look. Then there was a lot of back and forth online because some people felt that Ari was gassing herself up a little too much, while others were on Ari's side and agreed that Jayda was acting kind of jealous on the show. Now Jayda also kind of shaded Ari, saying that she wanted to keep her friend group smaller.
I keep my friend group. I don't be on the internet beefing with nobody. I stay in my little lane. I don't bother. So let's not try to make that a thing, because no, back in the day, I did used to be.
So from that to her admitting that she felt a type of way about Ari just seems kind of weird to me, because she has always claimed to be the type of person not to care what the internet is saying. But now she's claiming that the reason she's acting a type of way to Ari is that people keep comparing them to each other. I mean, what did she expect? They're both influencers who became famous because they dated famous rappers. They both move in the same circles and they have a lot of things in common. I'm not saying that I think it's right for people to compare them, because I believe that everybody should just do their own thing. But we know the internet, and we know that the people that are on the internet are crazy. Another reason this whole thing feels a type of way to me is that Ari actually had a sit down with Jayda where she tried to address attention and then figure out what was going on. But Jayda deflected and said that Ari was the problem.
I feel like it's an awkward tension between us, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why I text you.
So you feel like it's me? What I do?
So Jayda knew that she was the problem because she felt a type of way about Ari because of the whole internet situation. But for some reason, she tried to avoid taking accountability for her actions or even admitting that she felt a type of way. But instead, she tried to pin it on Ari and accuse Ari of being the problem. Yeah, it sounds like Ari might have been right about Jayda being jealous, because there's no reason for Jayda to act like that, especially when Ari was trying to fix the issue between them. Somebody said, I feel like intimidated is a better word. Jayda definitely gives me intimidated and passive aggressive, which is crazy because she's beautiful and sweet and there is room for both to thrive. But she even looked kind of scared of her in the clip. Jayda probably just recognizes Ari is a force to be reckoned with and doesn't know how to process her emotions. And they might just be right about this. Another person said, I think it's insecurity in herself and her own looks more than it's jealousy. And someone else said, the fact that she let the internet dictate her friendship with Ari screams intimidated, because what? Now I'm gonna be fair to Jayda and say that it can be difficult dealing with the internet and their opinions, especially when people are pitting you against somebody else, even if that somebody else is someone you actually care about. So I think that Jayda might have been kind of insecure to start with, and being compared just tipped her over to being jealous. But anywho, let's talk a little bit more about this India and Lil Durk situation, because my girl India just sent a strong message to him, and I just know that Durk is crying and throwing up wherever he is right now. I mean, really. So boom, India took to Twitter to say, I'm done healing, where's the hoes at? And I think that this makes it more than ever clear that she is over Lil Durk and his mess. For those who don't know, they broke up because he cheated on her. And I know that he has cheated on her a couple of times, but this time he had an entire child on her. And that was the breaking point for her, because she finally dumped him. Yeah, I know that she has dumped him a few times before this, but I think this one is different. For one, a child is involved this time around, and I don't think that India is interested in playing a Fräulein stepmother. Also, they've been broken up for more than a month now, and I think that this is the longest that they've probably ever been broken up, because we all know that India takes him back after 2 to 3 business days. Plus, she opened another Instagram page where she is selling off some of the items that he got her when they were together. This is a reason I think that she's serious this time around. But hey, at least she's making some money after getting played by Lil Durk, so I can't be mad. Secure the bag. Somebody commented, I think she's done. Cheating is not a mistake, it's a conscious decision. It's also selfish. A cheater basically says F you and your feelings. I'm going to do whatever I want. And this is actually nothing but facts. Another person said, I'm happy for India. She knows her worth and she knows she deserves better. Wish her the best on this path. And this other person commented, she's not done healing, but I'm still loving this energy. But hopefully she doesn't rush into another mess. Okay, I'm not trying to be negative or anything, okay? So hear me out. I'm not gonna be shocked if India does take him back yet again. I know that I said that this situation is different, but come on now, y'all. I think y'all thinking the same thing too. It's probably gonna be 50-50 at this point, but I'm not gonna be shocked if they do get back together. If that happened, just remember that I said it first. But anywho, y'all go check out this other video. It's chaos.